What's up everyone, Doyler here, and I've got some awesome Tix content for you all. So, while I've cleared my own Tower of Oblivion 650, and the videos are slowly coming out, I know, I've got an awesome montage of Tix absolutely clapping Tower of Oblivion 636 all the way through 650 by BrothUchicha. Shout out to him for giving me this content, and as well as the gearing and descriptions of the heroes he used. He used almost the same heroes for every level other than 639, in which he used the same DELACIUM and Illyria strat we've been using to completely wipe the floor with the Tower of Oblivion. So we're going to jump right into the montage. I'll mostly just let it run with music, talk over some of the waves a little bit, but stay tuned for all these levels. I promise this was a fun run. So I know that the title and the thumbnail say 630 through 650, but we actually got a clip of 626 as well, but we don't have 27, 28, 29, so I figured I'd start the description with 30, but we actually get this level clear as well. So the team is going to be basically the same for most of these clears. Carrie, Belrain, Tix, Aida, Amun-Ra, and Russell. Speaking with Broth, the core members are obviously Aida, Amun-Ra, and Tix. Although obviously Carrie is nice for some energy steal and whatnot, but as you're going to be able to see from these closing end of round damage reports, Tix is doing 2-3 times what Aida does in tower, which is why he is so amazing. You just saw 24 million active. Look at that basic to Valentino. Almost one-shot him with a basic attack. Obviously, we still have Russ who does a ton of damage, but he can't hold a candle to Tix's damage in this setup. Penny Wave can be harder for some people and teams. Let's watch what this Tix active does. This is honestly so fun to watch, even if it's the same clear every time. Boom! 52 million on one of those pennies. And if you see, the Tix is only level 290. He's not even completely maxed out yet. As well as when I cover his gearing, you'll see his stone isn't optimal. This is not even an optimized Tix, crushing the tower. So 632 is the first hard Oberon wave. Still can be done, but a lot of people recommended running a Lutz or two and, you know, some sort of cheese to try and beat this, but let's see what a Tix active does to these Oberons. This is actually one of the recordings that... Oh no, this recording... So there are going to be a few clears that we don't get to see the whole match of. This is not one of them. So this time, let's see what the Tix active does once we see a few of the Oberons. Wow. Nice and easy for Russell and Aida to clean up after that huge active. Twice Aida's damage. So, we did not petrify one Amun-Ra, but the whole team was dead before the shields will even matter. $30 million basic attack when it did not crit. 2.5 times Aida's damage. Full Aspen team almost killed Tix, but now it's his turn to clap back. So Tix will die sometimes. He is squishy, especially if the Belrain Death Healing isn't active, but we're down to one basically dead Aspen and two half ones. We've also got his death damage ticking away at the third Aspen for a nice bonus damage. So tougher round, but still easy enough clear. Almost 600 million damage from Tix. .636 is another wave a lot of people get stuck on. Quad Valk double Oberon. I'm guessing it's not going to be a problem for our boy. He can almost one-shot Oberon with a basic attack. And the active basically finishes off this round. Oh my goodness. I believe this is one of the levels that did not record correctly, so 637 is a slightly different setup as well. He's trying to run a Sherlock with Energy Tix, and I believe he said Energy Tix didn't work that well. Yeah, Energy Tix, I mean, he didn't do a ton of damage. We still should be able to clear it with this attempt, I assume. Yeah. So Energy Tix not that successful, but he said he tried something a little different on this level. Good Dove RNG though. So 637, this wave coming up here, is one of the ones that messed up. This is the Lights Army. My video for this just came out. Unfortunately, the recording did not start in the beginning. As you can see, he brought back his double carry setup, got rid of the Sherlock. Tix still did 786 million damage. Very similar to the other clears. Mim clear, going with the DELACIUM and Illyria cheese. Tried Tix. One of the few waves Tix cannot absolutely smoke. So 639, not going to work. 640 is the Redemption team. My video for this also just came out. Tix makes it look nice and easy. Unfortunately, another slightly corrupted video file. 922 million damage. So now we're up to the next level, which is good versus evil, basically. Not a hard wave particularly, as long as you can survive the damage and don't get CC'd heavily. But Tix makes it look like a 500 level. So Belrain was swapped out for a Sherlock in some of these later levels, as you can see. I think he sticks with Sherlock most of the time after this point. Next up is 642. This may be another slightly corrupted. Nope. So 642, Rainbow Wave with Cruise and some crits. Not too scary of a wave, but I mean, if you saw my video, you know it's not the easiest wave. I mean, none of them are honestly after 640, but it is one of the easier 640 plus waves. As you can see, his Tix is still only running a C6 Celestial Attack, 6-star gear, 22322, and not even fully leveled. Yet we're going to jump right into 643 with the same setup. $117 million damage crit against that Amun-Ra. That is insane. Six pennies, another wave that can be harder for some people. Let's see what Tix does to these poor pennies. $196 million crit on the front one. Goodbye, penny. So he's first place on his server already. Let's see if he can be the first one to 650. If you read the description or title, you know he's gonna be. Tix is a monster. So, of all the videos he sent me, 647 made me the angriest. This is his first attempt. It took me however many are in that video sped up, and just watch. Not only does he get incredible CC RNG, he's got 5 left CC'd. Look at that clap. They're already toast. Are you kidding me? I wish my clear was this easy. I had the same exact heroes except for Tix. I don't think we had Wrestle by then, but still. Absurd. 2 more levels, and he is by far the first one on his server for 650. Let's go. $82 million basic attack from Tix, why not? Alright, so unfortunately his video corrupted for 649, which is the full Aspen wave. That said, he cleared it the same way he did 642, the same way he did every other wave. Let's jump into 650 and get him first place on his server. As you can guess, 3 Amun-Ra and 3 Aida are no match for this team. So that's going to be it for this montage while this closes out. But be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons if you like the content, and let me know if you want me to play with the Tix on your account for those juicy 165 million damage crits. And there's the clear. That's all for this one, but I will catch you guys tomorrow.